Thanks for tuning in to episode 2 of the More Than Capable Mompreneur podcast. Today we're going to be talking about something all of us busy mompreneurs need to invest in so that our online business can grow. That's streamlined business systems. Now I can imagine you probably just rolled your eyes at me or sighed when you heard the word systems because you're thinking you just don't have the time to take care of this or you just don't know where to start. Now, if you're listening to this episode when it airs, we're actually in the 3rd week of social distancing and quarantine as we're staying home as much as possible to stop the spread of the coronavirus. And while you've had to add the teacher role to your already overloaded plate, I still want you to carve out some time to get your back office in order. Whether you're just starting your business because of this situation, or if you realize that now you need to really focus on growing your side gig, I need you to make sure that you get the basic systems in place so that you can run your business more efficiently. And now is the best time to focus on your systems, and you can make progress by completing some tasks in 15 to 30-minute increments. Just remember to give yourself some grace. So today, I'm going to be talking about the 3 C's of streamlining. These 3 areas are the framework for my signature process that I use when helping my clients create their back office systems so they can focus on growing their business. So if you feel overwhelmed by all the things, but you're ready to create systems in your business so it can grow, then this episode is definitely for you. Because whether your goal is to start or grow your side gig to replace the income you made or make in your daytime job, or if you just want to fund your family summer vacation or just create a slush fund for whatever your family needs at any given time, you can't do it without systems and not sacrifice something that's important to you, like your sanity, time with your family, or even time for yourself. Now, I know systems are something that you either love or hate, and of course, I love them, but they're a necessity if you want to run a successful side gig. There are only 24 hours in a day. So how you spend them can mean the difference between frustration and spinning your wheels going nowhere or increasing your income this year. I want you to increase your income. And I have a free download available that will help you get started. It's a checklist of 15 tasks that you can integrate automation into to save you time in running your business. There's a link in the show notes for you to grab a copy of that. Now, I'm not going to waste any more of your time, but we're going to get on with the show. Hey there, mama. Are you burned out from working, running a business, and raising a family? I know it's hard and there's no manual to help you get it all done without the mom guilt. I've been where you are, and I want us to navigate this journey together. I'm Shannon Baker, your coffee-loving host, and I'd like to welcome you to the More Than Capable Mompreneur podcast. We're part of a new wave of working women that focus on fulfilling our purpose and raising our families before profit. It's time we stop letting fear hold us back and accept that we are enough and we do enough. This podcast will feature interviews, trainings, practical lifestyle tips and strategies you can implement in the mom cracks of time so you can take care of the necessary things and grow your business without burning out. So grab your cup of coffee, your favorite sparkling water, or pour a glass of your favorite wine, and let's get on with the show because we are more than capable mompreneurs. I know that you want to do more things to grow your business, like using email marketing, being consistent on social media, creating a passive income stream, or maybe even launching your own podcast. But you're already overwhelmed by all the things you do every day, either at your 9 to 5 or the things that you do to take care of your family. But when it comes to your business, you're probably operating in chaos because you haven't carved out the time you need to get your systems in place. Now, let me start by explaining what I mean when I say system. A system is a detailed step-by-step process that identifies the tool or tools that will help you automate certain steps in your process and the person who takes care of those steps. Now, why do you need them? Well, systems are the nuts and bolts of your business operations. If you're missing them, your business as a whole doesn't function properly. Or, as Luann Nagara said on the Productivity Straight Talk podcast, If you don't have a finite, documented, repeatable process for what you do in your business, you do not have a business. You have a you. Now, as the CEO of your business, your job is to lead yourself, your business, and your clients to get a deliberate result that wouldn't happen otherwise. A true leader has integrity and always does what's right, knows their strengths, their purpose, and their weaknesses. A true leader is confident they can live up to their commitments, and they empower and motivate those around them. But you have to have time to focus on these things if you want to be a true leader. John Maxwell said it best. He said, and I quote, "Leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less." But you can't lead if you're always putting out fires and constantly cleaning up things in your business after the fact. So let's talk about where this process needs to start. That's where the 3 C's of streamlining come in. The first C is for calm. If you follow me online, you know my motto is keep calm and streamline. And this is why. Have you ever heard the statement that you shouldn't make major decisions when you're in an emotional state? It's because your ability or lack of ability to make sound decisions depends on your state of mind. Think of being calm as the invisible shield that protects your energy when things are spinning out of control. Your ability or lack of ability to streamline your business operations to reduce the chaos in your business actually depends upon your state of mind. So when you're calm, you're in control of your emotions, you can hear your own thoughts, rediscover your creative flow. But in order for you to honestly assess the state of your operations to make improvements for the better by streamlining, you have to have clarity. You can only get that clarity when you are calm. You need to be crystal clear on why you want your business to grow and how you can achieve that. And then once you're clear on those things, you'll know what systems you need to focus on first. Then you streamline one process at a time so you don't get overwhelmed. Now, once you get this clarity, that leads us to the second C, which is commit. You have to commit to the process. This is why. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that you can get your systems in place in a short couple of months, because honestly, it takes 6 months to almost 2 years to map out your processes, identify the right tools, get them integrated into your process, and get the system operating the way that you want. But please don't let that scare you, because remember this, Rome wasn't built in a day, and you cannot build your operations that quickly either. You've probably been running your business dysfunctionally for some time now, so sorry, but you're going to have to suck it up, buttercup, and accept that you've got to invest the time to get the systems in place so your business operates more efficiently. And if you're not mentally committed to the process, you're going to find every excuse in the book to keep putting it off. Even if you start the process strong, you're going to lose momentum when you encounter difficulties with things like technology, and believe me, you will. This actually reminds me of a client that I had once. We went through the process of identifying her goals and what she needed to implement right away to reach her goals. I mapped out her workflow based on those discussions. And when it got time to implement the processes and integrate the technology, there was some work that she needed to complete on her own. But after a couple of weeks, she told me she was tired of me giving her things to do. It's because she wasn't committed to the process. The truth is, I create the workflow, then you have to do work on your own. But I'm there with you every step of the way to help you troubleshoot the technology, which is the hiccup that everyone experiences. But once you get through all of that and everything's set up, you have a working system that is so worth the investment. And all you have to do from that point is just let the system do its job and you just maintain it. Now, once you are all in and committed to this process, you make the time to identify the systems, get the things in place that you need to help you reach your goals, and everything's implemented. Then we come to the third C, which is you need to change your habits. Why do I say you need to change your habits? Because a system is only good if you use it. But our habit is that we go back to our old ways when things start to get rough or hard. So when this happens, not if this happens, but when it happens, you need to continue to use the system that's in place. Don't take shortcuts because it's going to cost you more to fix it later. Don't use a system long enough to say it takes too much time, but use it consistently so that you can improve or streamline it and save you time by continuing to improve on the process. No system is error-proof, but you can't improve your consistency in doing anything if you're not following your process. Cheating the system is going to keep you in the current state of chaos, which is not what you want, right? I mean, there are only 24 hours in a day, and how you spend them means the difference between spinning your wheels and going nowhere or reaching your revenue goals this year. Cleaning up your business operations and implementing systems will help you do that. So which one do you want? Use your systems once you get them in place, please. So here's a recap of the 3 C's of streamlining for you again. First, you have to calm down so you can think clearly, reflect on your why in your business, and honestly evaluate your goals in your business operations. Then you can identify what tasks you need to streamline first. Then you need to commit to investing the time and resources needed to get your systems in place so you can focus on achieving the end result. But don't give up when things get difficult because it is so worth the effort. And then lastly, you need to change your habits and actually use your system so you can continuously make it more efficient. Don't go back to your old way of doing things when it gets hard, or you will stay in the chaos that you're experiencing now, and you're going to continue to lose time. So I have a question for you. Are you up for the challenge? Are you ready to stabilize your business operations for growth? I have a free download available that will help you get started. It's a checklist of 15 processes that you need to have in place for your business operations to be stable. Now, after you grab a copy and go through the checklist, I would love to know your results. You will probably be surprised to see that you already have a number of these processes in place and you didn't even know it, which is great. And even if you don't, please give yourself some grace because we can fix that. DM me on Instagram at _Shannon Baker and let me know one process you commit to getting documented in the next 30 days. Just one. Now, if enough of you are missing the same process, I may even do an episode to help you knock that process out. Now, that's it for today, mamas. And until next time, keep calm and streamline. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's episode. You can find a link to the download that I mentioned in the show notes. If you enjoyed listening to the show, be sure to subscribe in your favorite podcast platform. If you learned something new in today's episode, please let me know. Take a screenshot, post it in Instagram stories, and tag me at _Shannon Baker. And remember, you are enough and you do enough. Until the next time, keep calm and streamline.